Hello, this is Bwana from Bwana.tv, and today I'm going to answer another question in the form of a question and answer session. We call it Q&A in my parts. Anyway, this one comes from Ian36, and he wants to know what I think about building computers as a good alternative to buying them. Ian wants to know about building computers. So, building computers is something that I used to do a lot. Probably from the early, probably like 94-ish to 2001. I was a real big fan of building computers. I would buy the components from the motherboard, the case, to the power supply, to the cables. I would even buy the cables separate. I would buy the hard drive, I would buy the optical drives, I would buy the memory, the CPU, the heatsink, the paste, everything separate. And it was a very fun thing to do. Great hobby. I learned a lot about how computers work, and I actually learned a lot about how to troubleshoot Windows and Linux while installing this hardware. So I do encourage people to build computers to learn more about them. But Ian wants to know, do I think is building computers a good alternative to buying them? So with that said, I think building computers is a good learning experience, but as far as compared to buying them, I think you really have to consider time. And I think I answered this before with somebody else. It's time that is the real constraint here. When I was younger, I had more time to invest, to tweak and tune, and I got a lot of joy out of that. And it killed a lot of time. But now, as I got older, and I think I've seen this with a lot of my colleagues as well, as you get older, you have less time to tweak and tune and support your computers. So if you have less time, a more attractive solution would be to put the computer's life and integrity in the hands of someone else, pay extra for it, and if something goes wrong, all you have to do is give it to them and they'll fix it for you. So you don't have to lose a lot of time fixing it yourself. Now, there's a trade-off with that, because if you have to send something off, you're gonna lose that time anyway. But at the same time, you're guaranteed to get that computer back in good shape. You're signing a contract with vendors when you get a warranty. So as I've gotten older, I'm leaning more towards buying pre-configured computers. I've been buying notebooks more so lately than desktops. But when I do buy desktops, the last desktop that I bought was from CyberPower PC. CyberPowerPC.com. It's my gaming computer, which I bought in 2005. Here it is, 2009, and I haven't had one issue with it. So it was a good experience, and it was top of the line computer at the time, but it's not now. But I still can play. I bought it for gaming, and I can pretty much play anything I want to on it and throw anything I want to on it, and it'll work. It was a good investment. I think I paid probably $300 to $400 more than I would if I would have built it myself. So it was a pretty healthy premium, probably more along the lines of a 10 to 20% premium that I paid on top of it to have the warranty, to have them build it, to have the OS, to have this pre-built pre-configured software, all that stuff on there. So I had a little bit of a premium. It was an OEM built box, but I got a lot of life out of it, and it was a great experience. Now with Macs, you pretty much only have 1.5 choices. I call it a half choice, because building Macs is not as easy as it is as building PCs. With Macs, you go to Apple, or you go to an Apple certified dealer and you buy a pre-configured Mac box. You can count on one hand the configurations. That's part of the appeal of some of the Mac. A lot of people like that. You have less choice, but you know what you're getting. Some people want more choice, some people want less choice. But with Macs, building them is not as easy as it is on PC. You can build Macs. You can buy the components. It is out there. But it's not as intuitive and it's not as easy as it is with the PC stuff. So, Ian, I think my question to you is that it all depends. I know that's not the answer you want to hear, but it depends. If you have the time to invest in building computers, then by all means go for it. It's a great experience. Like I said, you're going to learn a lot. But if you find yourself like me, I don't have a whole lot of time to do these things, to support these computers. If you got the money, if you got the time and the money, then go ahead and buy a pre-configured system from a trusted source. That's very important. Get it from a trusted source that was, because CyberPower PC was recommended to me. And someone said, you know, this is a great company. I've gotten a couple computers from them. You should go too. And I did. And I was happy. Go with a trusted source. Don't just go out to Google Shopping and find the cheapest box out there, because you might get what you pay for. All right, this is Bwana from Bwana.tv, and thank you, Ian, for that question.